young world. Everybody know what's going on. If you into the community and stuff like that, you know what's going on with Meeche X and Dr. Boyce Watkins. It got ugly. It is ugly right now. Then Tariq Nasheed's involved in it right now and all this stuff. I made a couple of videos about it already. Let me just say, I see like a couple of comments. I didn't reply to them on the actual video, but for one, I'm not sitting here saying that what Meeche X is doing is the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how this ends. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if this is going to be something that she ends up regretting. I don't know if this is going to come back to bite her in the face. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what goes on next from here. Like, I don't know what happens next. So I'm not sitting here acting like what Meeche X did is like the ultimate ending of everything. You know what I mean? But what I will sit here and goddamn say is that what she did was ultimate strategy. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like, Joker, you're not gonna sit here and act like what she did was like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially to Boyce Watkins. He's a professor. He's a person that prides himself on being educated. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff. But she did is some shit that's like came from out the back door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some, you got to give her props for the strategy, if nothing else. Like, I'm not sitting here saying anything. I'm just saying that much. Like, she found a loophole in the Joker's whole system and exploited it to the fullest. I mean, this is called war. If you in war with somebody and beefing, there is no limitations to what. That's why I don't like to mess with people. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like that. I never been the type of person to first come at people first. I don't like doing that. I mean, unless it's like a celebrity, be doing some celebrity type gossip conspiracy. But other than that, like in the real life, in the real world, like, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Once you come at somebody first, you lose the right to dictate how they're supposed to respond. You don't know what's going through somebody's head when you mess with them. You know what I'm saying? You mess with somebody, you don't know what they've been through, you don't know where they're going, you don't know where they're at in their life, the mind state. So you can't then sit back and be like, damn, you're going too far, you're doing too much, because that's just not how it works. And my experience in life have taught me that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be the person. You never know how somebody's going to react. So the moral to the story is don't mess with people. And the whole thing with the FBA, I consider myself FBA. You know what I'm saying? FBA is definitely a lineage. FBA is definitely something that I believe in at the end of the day. But the whole thing with the trademark situation is that if you consider yourself a foundational Black American and it's a lineage, the whole thing with the trademarking of foundational Black American, because you got to understand that describing what you are as a foundational Black American, it can be described in a different way. It doesn't have to be described as a foundational Black American. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, I believe that's how she was able to trademark it and do what she's doing. Yeah, it's not going to change the fact that regardless of what she does with that, if Tariq Nasheed don't get it back, it doesn't change the fact that who we are or who you are as what you consider yourself being a foundational Black American, that don't change. You know what I'm saying? The lineage of what you're describing is just the way it's being described, might have to be worded in a different way. So that's all. That's what I'm saying about that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not saying what she did is the end all be all to anything. I'm just saying that she damn sure won a battle in a war, if you want to put it like that. Especially with Dr. Boyce Watkins, because he's supposed to know better. You know what I'm saying? We looking at him like he's supposed to be this professor. You're supposed to be on top of stuff like this, and for a brand you've been building for the past 350 years, like, you should, I don't even understand how he didn't have that, you know what I'm saying, together how it's supposed to be. So on his live last night, he went on there taking mad subliminals at Meeche X, and it just didn't look right for the simple fact that it's like, Joker, you already are, your back's against the ropes. You can't sit here and pretend that what's going on is minuscule. You know what I'm saying? It's minuscule and doesn't really have effect, and the person that's doing it is just not in their right state of mind and they're thinking outside the box. And there's the other thing we got to also consider. Like, I'm not sitting here even saying that what Meeche X did was righteous and she had valid reason to do it. We weren't in the room. Like, no matter what happened or what's going on, when it comes to two people having a problem, if you wasn't there to see what actually happened, you don't know for sure. Like they say, there are three sides to every story. There's his side, there's the other side, then there's the truth. We don't know what the truth is. We don't know if Meeche X is overreacting. We don't know if she has valid reason. And I'm always saying that because we weren't there to see, Joker. We don't know. You can't say for a fact anything you didn't see with your own eyes. So for that reason, we don't know for a fact. But whatever the case may be, she dealt a damn blow to Boyce Watkins. That's for damn sure. So by him sitting there saying that, like what he should have, because it makes you look worse when you go in there and you can't acknowledge just basic stuff. And there was mad people in the comment section roasting him, saying all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like asking about the situation, talking about the situation. He talking about, because the name of his live was ask me any question, and I'll answer. I don't know what questions he was answering being asked from, but it damn sure wasn't the ones I was watching on my screen, because he was answering some questions from some whole other stuff. The only thing I seen him say close to the situation was something about a chick, I think Goldie something, or Golden something, I forget exactly what her name was, but he kind of answered that. But he was saying little stuff like, yeah, me and another coworker had a fallout. He was like, I'm put the scenario like this. Imagine somebody come to your network, something you built all this time. They want to come and they want to take over. They can't just be, they don't understand that working together we can go further and better and stuff like that. He made it seem like a person just came out of nowhere, totally trying to come take over his platform and wanted to be on their own, so they did. And look, Joker, that could be the case. I'm not sitting there saying that that's not, I don't know. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? But from what it sounds like he did her dirty, because if that's true about the whole domain thing, started her domain with her name behind her back, Joker, that's slimy. Like, you can't sit here and describe that as no other way, but that's greasy, that's slimy. That's super slippery, you know what I'm saying? Slippery as it gets. So in that case, just that alone is grimy. And then I give her it back after he said you was gonna give her her domain back. It's greasy, you know what I'm saying? You can't even fight that. So the stuff he was saying, he had a couple little, so I can't remember all of them. I should have been writing them down, but he had a couple little subliminals he was saying about the situation. But at the end of the day, only thing to me that would have looked right if he'd have went out there and said something like, yeah, as you probably know, me and an ex-co-worker, ex-partner had a fallout. It's kind of ugly right now. Things are kind of all over the place. I know it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can work it out. Everything might not be how it seems. If we can get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's a misunderstanding, something along those type of lines, because you can't pretend ain't nothing going on. You just had to change the name of your network you've been building for 3,000 goddamn years. It don't even look right for you acting like it's like nothing has happened. And then you going on about all this other stuff. Like, you gotta know sometime when they gracefully bow out. And that's what I was saying with the Kwame Brown thing. I made the video about it before with the whole Meeche X, Dr. Boyce Watkins. I was like, look, you got to, the route he was taking, he was like digging himself into a deeper and deeper thing. It's like at some point you got to realize when you took an L, regroup, re-strategize, and move forward in a different, you know what I'm saying, come back. You can't just keep digging and digging and digging, because it hurts your brain even more, because it makes you look like you're more of a, you know what I'm saying, charlatan type of person. Like, Joker, we see what's going on. There's people in the comment section as he was doing the live over and over clowning him, talking about the situation. Like, everybody knows, everybody see what the hell is going on. And if there was some wrongdoing on your part, at least come forward and be like, look, maybe I messed up, you know what I'm saying, maybe I didn't handle this right, or maybe something like that. But you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, it's definitely not going to help your brain, that's for damn sure. And that's just the bottom line, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know where this goes next. I don't know if Meeche X ends up in a situation where she's like wishing she didn't do it, or if she ends up in a situation like, God damn it, I told you so, stop effing with me, and this is what it is, and she got the last laugh. I don't know. We don't know. So we'll see what happens. And with Tariq Nasheed, I already know. It's hard to, you know what I'm saying, throw Tariq Nasheed off his square no matter what. So I don't know how he's going to really approach this and take this. I don't know if he's going to act like nothing, because I don't know the situation with that. It might be different, the limitations to what she's able to do with that. You know what I'm saying? The FBA, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But we'll just have to see what he says, I guess.